What happens when the scapegoat child leaves his abusive narcissistic family? If you don't know what a scapegoat is, the scapegoat child is the targeted child out of the entire family. Child meaning you're now an adult, but you were bullied your entire childhood by your narcissistic family, from your parents down to your siblings, your cousins. If you are neurodivergent, you have ADHD, autism, dyslexic, what have you. Your parents didn't get you diagnosed, but they bullied you anyway. You were a special needs child. You were a little bit slower. You needed therapy. Because your family are narcissists, narcissists don't believe in therapy. They don't believe in therapy for themselves because they don't want to be held accountable. They don't want to find the truth about themselves. And they believe they're right about everything. They have a godlike complex. But when it comes to children, they don't want to put their children in therapy, because if their children go to therapy, then it means they've done something wrong as a parent. So they will take it as a personal attack, and they'll think that everybody will judge them. And narcissists have to have a perfect reputation, a perfect image at all times. So they will sacrifice their children and their children's therapeutic needs just to save face, so they look perfect. They want to look like the perfect parent. The whole time their child is suffering. The whole time they bully their children, and they allow other family members to bully their children, even as an autistic, neurodivergent child. That child, the scapegoat, will grow up to become an adult who will continuously be abused by his family, his mother, father, his narcissistic siblings, aunts, uncles, cousins, grandparents. You will have a target on your back forever. Okay? It's a very painful position to be in within your family. But you know what? You're going to escape. You might have a little bit of resources, a little bit of money. You might be living with your abusive parents as an adult, renting a room from them, and they're bleeding you of your money, your resources. They're making your life miserable, and you're trying to find a way out. This video is going to give you a glimmer of hope. You will get out. But I'm going to explain to you what happens once the scapegoat leaves that abusive narcissistic family. They are nothing more than a toxic cult. And of course, wherever you see a toxic cult, there's always a cult leader. Who is that cult leader? That cult leader may be your grandmother. It might be your mother. It might be your father. Whoever the cult leader is, just understand that he or she is a malignant narcissist, a sociopath, very dominant, very controlling, will sway the entire family, the whole family structure, to turn against the scapegoat. You understand? When you become a threat, when you start speaking up for yourself, speaking up against the family, you don't like the family's dysfunction, you don't like their way of doing things. And I'll give you an example. Your family is the type to make up and break up a million times, but they'll never repair the underlying issues that cause the fights. Your family has normalized disrespecting each other, getting into very bad arguments and spreading gossip about each other. Then they'll fall out. Months and years will go by, and then they come back together again, and they act like nothing even happened. Meanwhile, they don't address the cause of the fights and how to correct the behaviors. So they end up repeating the arguments over and over again, year after year after year. This has gone on so much on my father's side, between my grandparents, my uncles. My father's side of the family is so motherfucking toxic. They have done this year after year. They argue, they fall out, then they come back together again like nothing even happened. They sweep everything underneath the rug, but they don't deal with the underlying issue that caused the motherfucking argument to begin with. They don't change or correct their own toxic behaviors. Why? Because they're narcissists. Narcissists are never accountable. They're not self-aware, so they never correct. their toxic behaviors or toxic personalities. It is a permanent disorder. When the scapegoat decides to leave the toxic family structure, the family will stalk the fuck out of the scapegoat. They're all over your social media, gang stalking you. They all have a hive mindset. They click up together. They gossip together. They speculate together. And they're praying and hoping that you will fall miserably on your fucking face. See, your narcissistic mother and father want to see you crippled financially when you don't depend on them for shit. And if you do succeed without them, they won't praise you. They're not coming to your motherfucking college graduation. They're not going to clap for you when you buy a new house. They're not going to clap for you when you start a new business and your business is booming. But they will motherfucking stalk the living shit out of your social media. They're going to hate to see you level up. They see your social media. They see total strangers clapping for you, supporting your motherfucking business. They see your skin glowing, your body looking good. You're educated. You're motherfucking making it without them. They thought you would not make it without them. And you proved them wrong because God is protecting you. And he said he will make a footstool out of your enemies, even if your enemies are your motherfucking blood relatives. I said it. And another thing, when the scapegoat leaves the family, they're all forced to deal with their own toxic behaviors because they don't have nobody to blame. They have nobody to deflect their own personal issues onto or project. No more deflection and no more projection unless they choose a new scapegoat to bully in the fucking family. The family implodes when the scapegoat leaves. The family, they're sitting around twiddling their thumbs because what's we gonna do? Oh my God, the scapegoat is gone. Who we gonna bully now? Who we gonna target now? And she's doing better without us. So it further proves and substantiates that the scapegoat was never the motherfucking problem. Matter of fact, the scapegoat is doing better now that the scapegoat cut the fucking family off. So that's proof that the family is the fucking problem, not the scapegoat. Oh, your family don't like that, bitch. How dare you cut them off and level up and do better? Now they're forced to compete with you and level up to surpass you. But guess what? They're not going to. You shitting on them hoes. All the lies will expose themselves. God will vindicate for the scapegoat. Y'all know the movie, The 10 Commandments. Do you not know the story of Moses? You are the modern day Moses. Do you know what happened to Moses when his family had him exiled out of motherfucking Egypt? And he had to stay in that desert by himself? He was isolated, but God never left his side. God gave him favor. God elevated him above his toxic fucking family. And God sent him back on assignment to check his motherfucking family. And they all had to kneel or they succumbed to the power of God. So let me tell you something, scapegoat. When you cut your family off, stand strong. Be successful. It'll be lonely for a little bit, but you're going to be all right. Get that new job. Save your money. See me, a bitch like me, I look good and I vacation year round. I done raised my child. My child is grown and doing well, bitch. I'm on my 3rd fucking college degree. Enjoying life. Fuck my family. Tried to destroy me, tried to lie on me, say I was miserable, and bitch, I'm thriving in all they motherfucking faces. Now check that.